place isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
Hello, sweet. You going to give me one of those precious peepers? Ta-ta, pet.
You're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you ask her something for me?
The dowry. She'd know where it is.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Finding husband Benrin inside. Door locked. Trapped. Fire.
That's curious.
corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Absolute wants him. The fell dagger neck take prisoners to Moonrise. Krug.
The spell's power wanes. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Raid. Retrieval.
The corpse remains silent.
Zayrin. Male. From Sharmuth.
The spell's power.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. so I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite, and his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. Bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pulses. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God's is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
this debate that Netherese Jack-in-the-Box should be a blip on the horizon by now.
Absolutely. We're all risky in our own ways. We stick together anyway, right?
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
What are you thinking about?
Direct me.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Get too close.
Torment!
I'm heating up. Incoming. Forever, pal. Find a route.
orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows? Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone. Watch your back. Just like old times.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gnaws. Tearing. Biting. Tavern. Hideout. Wizard's shipment. Rugen. Lucky.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time. I won't forget.
Anything of use?
That might be worth a look.
feel that ambush.
Never a dull moment.
Let's go. Tactical.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Nothing important is ever easy. So this will get rid of justice.
The hammer's in the field.
A better position.
Blood comes easy these days. What's that?
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
What is your name?
The mirror is not a...
Next time's the charm. That's not gonna work.
Oh, hi.
That's not gonna work.
Hey, you. Where would you start?
What's on your mind?
If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Only a true ally. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? A poor choice.
Quite the welcome.
You are not. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Name. Now. Speak. Only what think you?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with the dark gods.
You are no so tell me. Why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? Weak. A poor choice. If you are his ally, step forward. Only what think you of the Zolkir known as Zaz? You are nose. Tell me. Acceptable. Fine. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot
heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it. Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. The bad blood must be
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward!
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel...
Oakfather's blessings to you. I studied one up. A drow, hideous but fascinating.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, you have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes. I know. I don't understand how exactly. I do, but the best I can do is to stay close. Bide.
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen, yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
I really thought a pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment. Darling, I thought...
Fate, spin.
Dost thou require...
Scratch's tail wags. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging.